Hello everyone, welcome back. I know it's been a long time. I've had a couple people say I need to put on a new video. Well, here it is. And Michelle's with me this time. Well, the last time I talked, it was about how boring the winter was, what it was like when there's no work. And now we're in the last week of July and work's really been going full steam ahead. That's why I haven't been doing many videos. I haven't had time. You know, this time of year when I can work, I've got to do as much as possible. Oh, a lot of it, you know, is working in yards. I helped a guy put a new roof on recently. This one guy here in Shingle House, he's got a, let's just say a huge building with a lot of trash in the yard. I've been taking it down to his house to burn up. And, another guy owns a camp just outside of town. I went to mow that recently. And there's mowing jobs I do every week on a regular basis, so I've been staying very busy. DJing's been a little bit slow this summer. In June I did a number of shows up at the Old Tannery Saloon in Austin, Pennsylvania. But the owner's been sick, so I haven't been doing any in July. And that is one of my regular places. Played for a wedding just outside of town recently. Now they're bringing us back in August to play for a big barbecue. These people like to party outdoors a lot, which is great. They had a big porch I was able to set my system on to protect it from the weather. Well, today our first main subject is going to be a little more about police corruption. I hoped I'd never be saying this, but about 2 months ago there was an incident just outside of Shingle House. One of my friends had a woman walk right up to her property even though there were no trespassing signs, and just open the door and walk right in. And they took her to court, and the judge said, well, as long as the door was unlocked, she could do what she wanted. Somehow that doesn't seem right to me. I mean, no trespassing signs mean no trespassing, first of all. And the judge pretty much just told her that those signs don't mean anything. And I mean, I know a lot of people when they're home, they leave their doors unlocked. There's no reason to lock them. But you think somebody'd have enough sense, especially a stranger, who this woman was, to knock on the door first. Well, she didn't. I mean, how would you guys feel if a stranger just came walking right into your house? And fortunately, that wasn't the worst of it. This girl has 2 very large dogs. Unfortunately, they were in their kennels at the time. But if they had been roaming loose in the house, they could have torn that woman apart. They don't like strangers or trespassers. But one of the police officers in Shingle House told this girl that if that had happened, it would be all her fault. She could be charged and she could be sued. And you know, to be perfectly honest, that's just bullshit. You know, are you trying to tell me that some stranger came walking in my house with a without knocking first, and my dog just happened to get a piece of them, that's all my fault, that I'm the one who's going to be in trouble. Again, bullshit. This legal system here has a little problem, and it needs to be corrected. Now moving on. Actually, today's been the first day I've been able to work on the computer because, just a second. You okay, Michelle? She starts coughing sometimes. Today it's raining, so I actually get a day off, which is kind of good because I've been working very steadily, almost feverishly for a while. You know, everybody needs a break once in a while. I remember I've gone swimming down at the river a few times this year. Last time I went, couldn't stay very long. It was actually cold. And this time of year, that's very unusual. So I'm hoping the weather will be better later. Warm up so I can go swimming again. Michelle likes to swim with me. We go swimming together, don't we, Michelle? Yeah. We start at one end of the river and work our way down. Yeah. The rain lets up here. Me and Michelle are going to go jogging for a while. She needs her exercise. She's like me. She sits around too long. She gets bored, so got to get her outside and let her run for a while. Wow. You know, I've asked people since I've started doing this to send me any comments or questions you may have. I always appreciate that, and some of you have. I'm here, some of you have put my videos on your walls. More people are watching them now, which is good. I hope you'll continue to do that. Let's talk a little bit now about DJing. One of the shows I did this year was right on the 4th of July. These people had me come to their house. It's kind of secluded up in the hills. And, we had a cookout and a big 4th of July party. I played music all afternoon, most of the night, and unfortunately we didn't get no rain. It was beautiful out. People were dancing, drinking, just having a good old time on the 4th of July. We had some people there that were setting off fireworks. That made it fun. And and I played for a wedding reception just outside Shingle House recently. These people, I guess they'd been together forever, and finally they decided to tie the knot. One of the greatest pleasures of a DJ is to be able to join two people together. Probably the biggest party, the biggest celebration you ever can play for. I can't wait now for for that barbecue in August. These are people, you know, who really like to enjoy themselves, have a good time. And also in August, I'm playing the Baptist Church in the Shingle House Library. They're actually right across the street from each other. They're having to be set up kind of in between, and we're having a little festival. They usually do it in September, but this year they want to do it in August because one of the businesses on that street is an ice cream store, and they want to participate, and they're closed in September. And some people think if we do this in August while the weather's still nice, we'll get a better crowd. Last year wasn't quite so good as past years, so we're hoping this year things will be better. And also, they're having a polka band. That's something they almost always have. We're all looking forward to that. Looks like Michelle's gone to sleep here. So, you know, one thing I love about this town, for the most part, it's so quiet. The only noise you ever hear around here is maybe some music or kids playing outside when the weather's nice. When I used to live in Hornell for years, it was like a war zone. Every time you walk down the street, you see police at someone's house, you see people fighting. It's just, you know, people are so unfriendly, even hostile. But here, it's just a nice place to live. You almost never hear any fighting. Usually the only noise you hear, again, is music. People here just like to have a good time. They have their summer parties, and they have all sorts of programs in the summer for the kids, even some in the winter, which is a very good thing. So, yeah. Again, we got the river down there you can go swimming and fishing in this summer, and we got a nice park to play in. I know I like going jogging in the trail down by the river. Michelle usually runs with me when I do. But, you know, just whenever I walk down the street in this town here, whenever people see me, they always say hello. If I walk by, they make sure they yell into me and I hear them. So I'm very glad I moved here. I've been here 6.5 years now. I really wouldn't trade this place for anything. And I guess that's it for now. So I'll let you go, and we'll talk again soon.